You're listening to the best local sports show. Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio.
This is Boots, Bats and Balls, and on the line we've got 2 times PDC World Darts Champion, Mr. Adrian Lewis. Hello again, mate. You all right?
Hi, Terry. You're all right, mate?
Yeah, fantastic. You're in Stafford today. Tell us a little bit about why you're there.
Yeah, it's obviously for one of my sponsors, Dulux, Decorate Centres, and it's for a children's charity. It's for Outward Bound, so it's obviously, it's fantastic for kids, and we try and raise as much money as we can.
Yeah, well, being a darts pro, you've got to do these things, and you like doing things for charity. But you're a busy lad, aren't you? You're always on. If you follow you on Twitter, you're always on the go somewhere.
That's it. Yeah, constantly at the minute. We've had an hectic couple of months. Obviously, we got from Dubai out to Australia, Germany, everywhere. You name it, we've been there.
But not bad. Going from a bloke from Stoke.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I've been putting the work in, and I'm improving each week. So my form's picking up great. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the year, trying to regain the World Championship.
That's it. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but there is so many great players from the area. We've never really had this conversation before, Aid, but is there going to be any more, do you think?
I think so. I do. Obviously, like myself, you got Andy Hamilton, Ian White, and obviously the best ever, Phil Taylor, and Bristow when he lives in Leek, so I can't see why not.
Yeah. Well, I think if you look going back, all factories had a dartboard, the pot banks all had dartboards, but they've gone and the pub trade seems to be dying a little bit. What can we do to get these kids up and playing darts?
There's county youth. I mean, that's where I started when I used to play for Stafford youth. I had a couple of games in there before they put me into the men's team, so I think that's where you start. I think it's also great for the maths as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously the young uns and that. It's fantastic.
Definitely. Well, you are 2 times world champion. You've just mentioned the fact that you want to get it again. Last year, of course, you were up on that pedestal of being the 2 times reigning champion, so you were going to get shot at. And you had one of the games of the championship against Van Gerwen, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I missed the 60 because of the double top, obviously went. Very disappointed. And it took me a while to recover from it, to be honest. It took me a couple of months. I was shocking in the Premier League. But now I'm back to where I should be. I won the European, lost in the final of the World Match Play. So obviously, my form's coming good. Did
you find that added pressure, though, of being the 2 times world champion? Was that on your mind?
No, I think I was under more pressure after the first time I won it. Because everybody's obviously saying, no, you won't retain it, and this, that and the other, obviously all the press and that. But then I went up there and proved them wrong.
So do you think this time there will be less pressure then? Because, you're not the world champion.
Yeah, well, obviously, I'll be trying just as hard, for regaining now. That's my aim now, to go up there and win it this year.
We're involved with his own darts championship. It's not ours, but we're involved with it. It's called the Six Towns Darts Open. It takes place at Bursum Cricket Club. £501 for the winner. See what they did there.
Very good.
And they should see some good local talent. Like you said, there is these darts players still going out there in the area and playing in the leagues. There's potential out there.
Yeah, definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt. I think, obviously, I was watching Phil when I was younger, and then some of the youngers now probably watching me thinking, I want to do that. And that's where it'll come from.
Have you had anyone actually come up to you and say, would you help me out?
Yeah, I've had a couple of lads, who have helped out, to be honest. When Ian White first started, I helped him out. Got him on the right road. There's a little lad called Jamie Landon. He's a great little player. And Jake Jones. There's a couple of great youth players that play on our PDC youth tour.
Do you think at the moment it's the strongest it's been, the PDC?
Oh, without a shadow. I think obviously now we're going globally as well. I think, it's definitely.
Because there's been players like Van Gerwen who've come up the ranks and done okay for themselves, but there's players like James Wade and Van Barneveld who've been there for many a year, but they are having a bit of a resurgence themselves.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's quite like you say there, it is. Obviously, when everybody's in form, it's always a great tournament. You never know, obviously, who's going to win it. But as I say, it's growing now all the time. The viewing figures are always rising. and it's a great place to be at the moment.
What's the next big tournament for you then, Aid?
I'm in Bossons this weekend. I'm back in Stokes the weekend after in Germany. I've got Crondon Park, and then it's off to the Grand Prix in Ireland.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, and of course, yeah, there's also the Grand Slam of Darts, of course.
Yeah, that's at Wolverhampton Civic. That's a great tournament.
Yeah.
That's a mixture of the PDC and the BDO, so it's always a good tournament to be involved in.
Yeah. Well, you keep doing what you do, Aid, and keep the practicing going, and we'd like to see you third-time world champion.
Cheers, Sal. Thank you very much. I'll try my very best.
Yeah, try it for me. Nice one, mate.